Assalamu alaikum. मेरा नाम बेला रज़ा जमील है and I am actually representing the Idara Talim Agahi or the Center for Education and Consciousness Pakistan. Today ITA UK, whose chair is Madam Noorjahan Danani, and myself, we are co-hosting an event with DFID in London to meet friends and supporters of ITA in Pakistan and the region. We are particularly delighted to be here because not only are we providing a service which is evidence-based on the annual status of education report and the learning levels of children across Pakistan, about 250,000 each year this report comes out, but with it are many other programs such as the Children's Literature Festival, Stories of Empowered Teachers, Right to Education Initiative, to push forward for the fundamental right of education for the children of Pakistan, now given in the Constitution in Article 25A for 5 to 16-year-olds. We are very happy to be here in London, to be hosting this events where our partners such as Dubai Cares, Open Society Foundation, Save the Children, our researchers from academia who are part of this, including DFID and the British Council.
We are here at the Department for International Development for the ITA lunch, and they would also brief us about their work which they are doing in Pakistan. I must appreciate ITA for their wonderful work in the sector of education, in particular primary education in Pakistan. They are doing a wonderful job. And if I have to strike out one factor which is the panacea for all of Pakistan challenges, that would be education.
I'm Hugh McLean from the Open Society Foundations based here in London. We've funded projects in Pakistan, and particularly ITA, and the ASTA report, as well as the Children's Literature Festival for a number of years now. Extremely happy with the progress that they are making, and believe that they will make a great contribution to education and accountability in education in Pakistan. Very happy to be here with friends for the lunch today, and we wish them very well indeed.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mozam Malik. I am DFID's Director for Western Asia. DFID is the UK's development ministry. And as the Director for Western Asia, I cover Afghanistan, Pakistan and Central Asia. In Pakistan, we have huge ambitions to support Pakistan's future development. We're very, very committed to education. Education is the centerpiece of the UK's development partnership with Pakistan. But moreover, it is also, I believe, the central issue that needs to be cracked to give Pakistanis, poor, middle-class Pakistanis, a better future. So in Pakistan, our education work is growing across the country. It is focused currently in Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. We also have some work underway in Sindh. We are working with government schools because the poorest children in Pakistan go to government schools, and it is their opportunities that need to be changed, their life prospects that need to be most changed. So we are working with government schools to try and improve the quality of teaching in those schools, as well as give children who are out of school the right to go to school. But we're also working in innovative ways. We're working with public-private partnerships, looking at how low-cost private schools can be financed by the government and can provide a better quality education that is dynamic and local.
So I have basically come here and as an academic and as a representative of ITA, because I do a lot of work with Bela in Pakistan. And I think what ITA Pakistan has been able to achieve in the past couple of years is phenomenal, especially in terms of assessing children's learning outcomes. And I wish them all the very best, and I hope I continue to be representing them for a long time to come.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My name is Maroof Pirzada. I'm the UK Director of Muslim Charity based in the UK. We're very honoured and we're very privileged to be here at the DFID Department for International Development in London at this important lunch that has been organised in conjunction with the Idara Talim Agahi. One of the main reasons why Muslim Charity is here is because we in Pakistan are developing and improving our education sphere, and particularly the school adoption program of Muslim Charity. And that's why we are here, because we want to learn more about the reformation and improvement of public schools and government schools in Pakistan, so that we can inbuild all of the successes and the learnings from these important interactions, so that we can improve our services for the beneficiaries in Pakistan.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm from Dubai Cares. My name is Asma Malik and I'm a country program officer. Dubai Cares has been supporting Pakistan for the past few years now, especially with regards to girls' education and reaching out to the children most needs after the floods that affected most of Pakistan. And so we've worked with several organizations over the years. One of them was Oxfam, and now we're working with ITA. And today we are here in this great meeting to meet all the different supporters who have come together and worked together in support of children and primary education in Pakistan. So hopefully we will get to exchange ideas and begin to think about different ways where we can reach all of those in need.
I don't know how many of you know much about DFID, but DFID is the UK's development ministry. And what's very exciting about working for DFID is that it's a ministry and therefore it's not an agency. It means that we're part of the policy making process in Whitehall. But we also have, in many ways, a very unique legislative base for our work. And the legislative base for our work means that actually the UK's development assistance has to be focused primarily on poverty reduction. There can be secondary purposes and so on, but the primary purpose of the work that we do has to be to reduce poverty. And if you put that legislative base together with what I was saying about the links between the UK and Pakistan, it means that really we have the capability, if you like, in terms of our legislative base and the historical links and the relationships to be a leading development partner for Pakistan. Over the last 3 years, we've also grown our work in Pakistan enormously, reflecting those relationships and those ties. So in financial terms, our aid to Pakistan has more than doubled. And in terms of our staffing footprint in Pakistan, that too has more than doubled. So we have more than 100 staff based in Islamabad, and also a small team in Lahore, and an aspiration actually to have a small team in Peshawar, which is constrained, as you can imagine, by security at present. Because ultimately it's parents that are making the choices about their own children. And at the moment in Pakistan, those choices are not well informed. So the work that ITA does, the work that's being pioneered around school report cards, the work that we're beginning to pull together on assessments at the school level, spanning public and private schools, this is really what will change Pakistan's education system. It's one thing to have policymakers and donors with good intentions doing all that we need, all that we can do, but I believe that real change will only actually come when parents are empowered to make really well-informed choices for their kids. So ITA has an important role to play in that. So I wish you well for your next couple of hours. Enjoy your lunch and enjoy the discussion.
Thank you. Thank you. Really, I would love for all of you to network, talk to each other. There's lots of materials at the back on ITA's various initiatives, but one call that I want to make out for is, well, two. One is that we would love to host small roundtables on some of the research work we are doing, which is not just ASAR, but also on teachers, on profiling teachers in Pakistan, profiling schools through the School Tell initiative that Geeta and Munazar have done with us, and we are doing it every year. So we'd like to share some of the research, but also if we want to call out to the diaspora here to share with us their, because of the Children's Literature Festival, the final exciting part of our work which is going on now is triggered by ASAR. So it's ASAR which feeds into the right to education for 5 to 16-year-olds movement, then also the Children's Literature Festival, trying to go beyond texts and textbooks, and finally also the Learning for Access, a new program we are testing which amalgamates accelerated literacy and numeracy for out-of-school children and in school, as well as trying to sustain some work on school improvement, which is so desperately needed, not just in public sector schools, but also low-cost private sector schools. So thank you so much for being here, and I wanted to present to Muazzam a whole package, and I believe these mugs will also stay with you. And we have in there also a book by Aisha Jalal called The Pity of Partition, as a very dear friend and someone who's written about Manto, I think it will also further help you make the connections for history and today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So please.
बड़ी खुशी हुई आज यहाँ सबसे मिलके और ये देख के कि इदारा तालीम व आगाही कितना काम कर रहे हैं. It's brilliant to see how they empower children and their parents, and this is what we desperately need in Pakistan. The other most important thing about Pakistan is that there are so many initiatives like this that are going on which we don't hear enough about. It's the bad news that hits the headlines, and it is projects like this that are ongoing and achieve results slowly but surely, who will impact in the future of every Pakistani. These are the good news stories we need to hear from Pakistan. And there are so many more, but this is unique. But there are others also very deserving projects, and lots of good people in Pakistan who are doing so much for the country, and we all need to do our little bit for Pakistan, whichever way we can. Thank you.